Hi, this is Derek Murphy. I'm a young adult author working on several novels that is also working on a PhD in literature. So I'm kind of coming from the point of I've done some literature research and I want to see if I can write popular fiction that's good enough to satisfy fans of particular genres. So I've set up Urban Epics, which is my blog, but it's also a community of other young adult authors because I have a background in book design and book marketing, which I've been doing for several years. So I have 750 young adult authors in a community with me so that we can do things like joint group promotions or things like that. I set up a Facebook page, which is Urban Epics. I do a lot of free giveaways for signed best-selling books or other things that might attract young adult readers. So I'm kind of using some online marketing strategies that I've picked up in the last few years building businesses to build up reader platforms that can support an author career. And I'm doing it in a way that hasn't really been done before. A lot of writers figure out what they're doing with marketing, but they don't really, a lot of it's guesswork, and they don't really know how to do the things that are the most effective to appeal to readers. I haven't published any fiction yet, so I'm building up these platforms before I actually put any books out so that I'll have a strong email list. I'm trying to get an email list of 10,000 before I put out my first books, which won't necessarily ensure that my books are successful, but they will give my books a stronger advantage, and I'll be able to launch really well and put my books up to #1 in all the categories. If it stays there, that depends on the writing quality and whether or not readers appreciate the writing, which is something you can control to an extent. If you write the type of books that readers like to read, and you do research, and you deliberately write books that are going to sell instead of writing books kind of for fun or for hobby or as a project or to please yourself, there are some choices you can make that will give you a greater chance of success. So I'm doing a lot of experiments that nobody else is doing in regards to book marketing and young adult fiction and building a platform of young adult or teen readers. So stay tuned if you're an author or you're a reader and you want to learn more about that stuff or just see what I'm capable of. Once I have some books out, I'll start to be able to post case studies and the data, so I can say, this weekend I got 10,000 downloads of my book or whatever, and that'll be the fun stuff. Thanks.